Hey guys, my name is Matimio, and welcome to some Crysis 3 gameplay. The open beta has finally been released for the PC, the Xbox 360, and the PS3, and so far I've been loving it. I really enjoyed Crysis 2 when that game came out. It had a lot of things going for it, and I was interested to see what they were going to transfer on over into the new title, what was going to change, and while I don't have a whole lot to go off of because we've only been able to play on 2 different maps, which is Airport and Museum, and there's only 3 different game modes, I have been fairly impressed so far. And the one thing that definitely has impressed me the most so far is the new Hunter game mode. Going into this mode, I knew it was going to be a lot of fun. I knew it was going to be exciting, but I wasn't expecting the amount of adrenaline and how much my heart was just going to be thumping throughout these rounds. I mean, when you're playing as the cell units or as the humans and you get the audio cue that a hunter is nearby, the adrenaline starts to kick and you start to freak out at everything that moves, and it's a blast. I was having so much fun playing that game mode. I was playing with level cap, and when you play with a friend, it's even more fun because they'll die, they'll turn into a hunter, and then they'll know exactly where you were because you were just, chilling out with them, and they'll go hunt you down. It is a lot of fun, and just I mean, I play first-person shooters, I play video games a lot, and to get an adrenaline kick like that for a multiplayer first-person shooter is phenomenal. So yeah, I am thoroughly impressed with it. They also went in and made some significant changes to the nanosuit itself. It looks like you can now sprint indefinitely, and it's not going to reduce your energy bar like it did in Crysis 2. And they also give the armor and stealth 2 energy bars all to themselves. So if you get into a firefight, you take out the target, but your energy was depleted for your armor, you can then switch on over to a full stealth bar and, stay stealth for a significant amount of time until your armor has regenerated. And I like this system. There were some moments where I could really tell that if you use these 2 different abilities to your advantage and you use them correctly, you can just destroy the enemy team. I mean, I got into a firefight where I took out one enemy and then his ally rounded the corner. I retreated a little bit, went into stealth, jumped out in the open. He couldn't see me, of course, because I was stealth. I was able to relocate, and then he rounded the corner expecting that I would be there, and then I just shot him in the back, and it was a very satisfying experience. It's going to be interesting to see how this dynamic works when more people get used to it, but I think I'm enjoying it so far. There were also some things that I wasn't really expecting when I went to the beta, and that is that there are now power weapons scattered around the map, much like the Halo franchise. And don't worry, these things aren't overpowered if you haven't had a chance to try them out. They do pack a punch, they are going to hit very hard, but they don't really have a whole lot of ammunition into them. So if you get one of these things, you're not going to be able to devastate the entire, rest of the round because you have the power weapon. So, it's good that they tried to balance these things. I did pick up the bolt action rifle. It's like an alien laser beam, which is awesome, by the way. I was having a lot of fun with that, but it only had 4 rounds in it. So if you're really accurate, you can get 4 kills, but other than that, you're gonna have to rely on your weapons to do the job. So it's gonna really just make for a different dynamic in the game. You're gonna have your normal objectives if you are playing an objective game mode like Crash Site, but there's also going to be these power weapons that people are gonna have to watch out for and make sure that your team is getting them, so you have an advantage over your enemies, much like the Halo franchise. So that was something I wasn't expecting, but was also kind of a pleasant surprise. So overall, if you can't tell, I'm having a lot of fun with Crysis 3. There were only a couple of complaints that I had so far with the beta, and that is that there's just kind of a weird mouse acceleration, and to try to get a comfortable mouse or mouse sensitivity really wasn't happening. I know that Level Cap was also complaining about that. And also, whenever someone ran in water and the ripple effect during the water would lag my computer pretty significantly, which is kind of surprising because I have a pretty beast computer now. I mean, I got a i7 and a 660 Ti, so I should be able to handle Crysis 3. I know that the graphics are amazing. I didn't mention that. If you can't tell already, the graphics in this game are phenomenal. But even still, I was going at 60 frames a second, and when someone ran into water or the ripple started to happen, I would drop down to 30. So maybe they have some optimization that they need to do on their end. I'm not really too worried about that because this is a beta. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see what changes happen there. But in general, I don't have many complaints. But I would love to know what you guys think about the demo. Are you liking it? Are you disliking it? What aspects do you like that they changed from Crysis 2? Let me know down below in the comments section. But that's about it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, have a good one and take it easy.